When we are going through an exploration or investigation phase with our clients to analyze more about what is really going on for them, thus moving them away from the problem that they are presenting us with, which traditionally you may have adopted your coaching relationship or your coaching services around that being the problem. And we can use an example such as being overweight or having weight concerns of some kind. It might be sleep concerns, it might be food intolerance, any kinds of things. Always important to remember that that is what the client is presenting to us and is what is being triggered and manifesting in their current reality, which is a result of many layers of internal programming that has eventually evolved them to be where they're at right now, thus being stuck, trying several strategies to overcome this. And you as your coaching services may even be just another attempt to get on top of that. Now, just another point to note to that, if you are going through your investigation phase and you are inquiring within your client about their history of issues or problems around what is surfacing, so if they've been a serial yo-yo dieter or trying all kinds of weight management systems and still not having any results, that's a huge red flag that something deeper is definitely going on here, even though we already know that it is. But this, if they're circling around the problem, going over and over and over again, definitely something deeper that you, with the skill set of advanced conversational hypnosis, are going to be able to unravel and unlock that for your client so they can finally be free of their problem and overcome or pursue whatever it is that they want to pursue in regards to their health and wellness. So as I was going back to before about this investigation phase, our role here is to move them as far away from the initial problem that they are presenting to us to gain a deeper perspective or a deeper analysis of what is going on for the client. And so when we are doing this, we are asking questions that are going to create internalization, not questions that are going to create more conscious responses. So when I say conscious responses, these might commonly be referred to as like excuses or reasons or justifications. That is just more conscious responses. And to a point when we are asking questions, we're going to get a little bit of that, but we want to ask really creative and smart questions that are going to help unravel what is really going on for the client. And when we're going through these questions, we want to make sure that the questions that we are asking are moving along. And what I mean by that is we're not continuously going back to the initial problem that they are coming to us for. So we don't want to continue to ask questions around their weight problem if this is what they're coming to us for. We want to move along with what they are unraveling and unfolding to us. So each question is a question based off the last response. So whatever response they might give you, we're looking for key phrases or key words or unconscious moments that are going to give us more quality information that will allow us to lead on to even more quality information, to somewhere where we can actually create new insight, a new way of thinking for our client, and so that they can begin to unravel what has got them to the point where they are stuck. So one of the whole intentions of conversational hypnosis is to get your client thinking again. Because as I mentioned before, if you've had a client that comes to you, and more commonly than not, this is going to be the case, they've tried themselves, they may have even tried several diet plans or sleep plans or whatever ways of eating, exercising, etc. And they continue to hit the same stumbling blocks over and over again and never really getting very far ahead. And it's becoming a chore, it's becoming a struggle and a challenge and an ongoing pursuit for them to finally overcome whatever it is that they are presenting to you with. So And effectively, our thoughts become stuck at that point. So imagine, the neural pathways in the mind, and they're traveling around, and we get to a point where we're kind of stuck. And this is the wall in a metaphorical kind of way. This is the wall that breaks between the unconscious mind and the conscious mind, because the conscious mind cannot unlock what's going on in the unconscious mind. And so our self-thinking, our thought processes, and all the systems and strategies and techniques that we come up with, or we interpret from our reality or research or whatever, these are all conscious strategies. So they're staying here, and we constantly going in and we're hitting the wall and circling back into ourselves, or circling back into the problem. And it's not until we're able to break down that wall and discreetly or covertly move the conscious mind out of the way, that we can then begin to reveal more of the unconscious information, which is where all of that really quality information sits, that is going to unlock what's going on for your client at that deeper level. Now, this ultimately is called therapy. But rather than advertising or marketing or telling your client, should we do some therapy, this is a really natural and organic conversation, but you're just on the other side with a bit more expertise and a bit more expertise about how to guide that conversation into that unconscious communication. And before you know it, your client will be in that space of unconscious thinking and not realize what has actually happened. So organically, there is no resistance. Whereas often, if you were to say to your client or market to your client, let's do some therapy around this, they're probably more than likely going to put up an immediate resistance and back out of that as an option. Then that's just natural. That's what we do with the unconscious mind. The conscious mind, is there to protect us, to protect the unconscious information, and the unconscious mind is there to protect us and keep us safe. And all its own amazing ways of thinking, that is its way of keeping us keeping us safe. And it's not until we are able to get to that unconscious unconscious communication, that we're then able to somewhat negotiate with the unconscious mind to come up with new ways, new strategies, new ways of keeping you safe and protected. So if you're wanting to find out more about how this investigation phase works, how you can extract that quality information that's going to finally unravel and unlock what's going on for your client fast and effectively, you want to jump on board my advanced conversational hypnosis training coming up specifically for health and wellbeing coaches.